3 head-to-head challenge finalists. Our first spot goes to Malaybalay, Bukidnon, Dolly, Ceballos, Cruz. Congratulations. Our second spot goes to Tarlac Province, Jasmine, Omay. And completing our top 3 is none other than, who is your vote? May mga vote pa kayo dyan? Parang tahimik. Okay. Is Batangas, Patricia, Bianca, Tapia. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 3 candidates for the finals of our head-to-head challenge. Let's give these girls a huge round of applause. 30 seconds starts now.
Maayad ha aldaw ta inyo alan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dolly Ceballos Cruz. I am a 3-in-1 woman, as I've said before. I am a teacher, I am a lawyer, and I am a beauty queen with a purpose. Apart from being that, I advocate for the rights of the marginalized sectors of the society, especially the indigenous people, the farmers, and the women. I love dogs. I have 11 of them at home, and I personally take good care of them. Apart from that, I love music, and it is my therapy. Nice meeting you all. Thank you very much.
All right, next up we have from Tarlac, Jasmine, Omay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jasmine Omay. I came from Tarlac Province. Before, I used to be so insecure about my height, about my appearance. They would always tease my last name, which is Omay to Shomay. And growing up as a child who faced that every single day going to school, I dreaded my last name. Later on, after 18 years, to find out when I first entered pageantry, it would be such a huge catch name because it was unusual. And I was known to be Omay, and I'm here sharing the story of Omay. Thank you.
Hindi ako ma-omay sa'yo, sa mukha mo. Okay, I love it. All right, next up we have from Batangas, Patricia, Bianca, Tapia.
I hope you're all hanging in there. My name is Patricia Bianca Tapia. Some people call me Aika. I was born in Makati City, Manila, immigrated to the United States when I was 4 years old. For fun, I like to play tennis, go surfing, and give my dog cuddles. I'm a big Swiftie, and I also love romantic movies and horror movies, no in between. And a fun fact about me is I really love chicken tenders. I know my taste of cuisine is not that special, but you know, I could never say no to French fries and chicken tenders. So that's a little bit about me.
All right, thank you very much, girls. Our first topic is Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals. With that said, let's start with, of course, Malaybalay, Bukidnon, Dolly, Ceballos, Cruz. And your 2-minute timer starts right now.
Micro and macro effect. We have immediate solutions to problems, but we have long-term solutions. Long-term solutions and macro effect, that's what we call sustainable development. Ladies and gentlemen, in the society that we are in, and based on my advocacy, I advocate for sustainable legal aid for the marginalized sectors of the society and a sustainable mobile legal clinic. When I say sustainable, it lasts through time, and it will not only be relevant today, but it will be relevant tomorrow and for the rest of our lives. Because in our society and in this kind of time, we need sustainable projects that will solve macro problems. And with these sustainable projects, we are able to connect with people, to deal more with people, to deal more with different problems. And with that being said, we will have sustainable solutions to sustainable development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dolly. All right, next up we have Jasmine.
Okay, I want to talk about SDG 17, which is Partnership for the Goals. It might be the farthest one, but I would have to say it is the solution to all of the problems. And if I were to talk about my advocacy, it would have to be that solution. That could be the aid to all of the problems that we can see, even the smallest things. Once we partner up with people, with the right people, once we know who can we connect with in a certain way, then we can for sure solve some problems in a very little way. And that could have been made a huge impact in the long run. So just as long as we know how to to partner up and talk to the right people regarding the matter, I believe that all problems can be solved through partnership and better understanding. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Next up, we have Bianca.
I'd like to share with you all how I approach sustainability, and that's to reduce, reuse, and recycle. It all starts at home, so I encourage you all to have a recycling bin because it all starts with a simple step. Those little things that we do make the biggest difference in our world. So let's inspire the young so that we can raise them to think the same. And I hope you all really remember those 3 R's because for me it's easy to remember. And I hope you guys implement this in your life as well because we should think greener and live in a world where we treat our Mother Nature with love and respect. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bianca. Good job, ladies. Now, our next and last topic for your free speech is identity theft. All right, identity theft, and we will be starting with Jasmine. All right, Jasmine, I hope you're ready. Your 2-minute timer starts now.
We are facing a world where information is always given out and it's easily accessible. Right now, there are a lot of issues regarding identity theft that we should be mindful of. And as someone who has this platform, it is only right for me to advocate. And as a candidate, I would love to talk about it more and to let people be aware of their privacy and to be cautious of what we share online because it matters mostly how we use these information for our own self. And as we enter the digital world, being cautious is one way to protect not just our privacy, but also our emotional peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Well said. Next, we have Bianca.
Identity theft is a scary thing. We live in a world where everything's so technologically advanced, and we must be really careful with what we share online because anything can be taken away from you, such as your name, or if you accidentally post your driver's license or your passport, anyone can do something with that. So I highly encourage that we all voice out our concerns and for there to be measures taken so that we can protect our identity because we are the only ones really unique to ourselves. We are the only ones that can really call ourselves by our name, and that should never be taken away from anyone. So let's continue to advocate for fighting out for our identity because that is something that is unique to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bianca. Well said as well. Next is Dolly.
Our privacy is protected by our laws. Our identities is protected by our laws. And because we have this right that's protected by law, we must be strong enough to fight for our identity. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 sides of this story. First is for everyone, let us be cautious as to what we post, especially posting IDs, posting very personal information online, which can be very attractive to criminals. Second, it is a warning to criminals, to those who would want to commit identity theft, that it is a crime and you can be imprisoned. You can be civilly and even criminally liable. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a message to each one of us that our identity is very precious. And our identity should be protected because it can be used in illegal matters. That is why if you have a right, ipaglaban mo at protektahan mo. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dolly. What a very powerful speech that was.